It's New Age Ja, and it's been a while. I've been kind of lost in between eclipses, and I'm sure a lot of us have had a great need to go quiet and still while all kinds of odd emotions and obsessive behaviors kind of play out, right? It's as if we're trying to, yeah, it's been a lot of sexual conflicts as well, a lot of either refraining from sexual activity or overindulging in sexual activity. But also finding new ways to creatively or physically express oneself so that we can dispel the the need to jump on someone in a way that may actually hurt us in the long run, if you would. 5 of Wands to me is pent up sexual energy, and so this energy has been redirecting itself in multiple ways. It could be acting or behaving in forms of lethargy, isolation, daydreaming, fantasizing, etc. On the other end, this eclipse energy has been purging a lot of wounds that we can't even, right, King of Swords, wounds that we can't even put any type of cognition to. So we could be feeling wounding within the heart center, within the physical body, and the only thing that we can do is basically succumb to it and allow it to purge itself from our vessel. And the tricky part is that we don't necessarily know where this stuff is coming from. It's because it's old. It's very old and long past. Okay, our foundations and our root chakras are clearing themselves in order to bring in new foundations of safety, security, home, family, sex, intimacy, etc. So for the collective, I might look at the collective and then probably pull one card for each of the zodiac signs. So let's see what kind of energy that we're dealing with. Thank you, Heavenly Divine, Father, Mother, Universal Spirit, for allowing me to be a vessel of change, a vessel of communication. Please bring clarity as to what energies are releasing themselves and as to what energies may be potentially rebirthing at this time. What will be showing itself in physical manifestation as we traverse a darker reality, bringing forth what our true desires are, our true hidden and deep desires. Allow me to be a vessel. Okay, 6... Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles is a blessing from a patron of higher standings or social standings. This is a benefactor of sorts that comes and repays us or feels that they need to make some sort of imbalance, financial or physical imbalance, balanced in some way. So someone who may be having an abundance of wealth may be trying to appear or show themselves in our physical reality. Now, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time, but first, where is my, a little bit of this nervous energy again. I don't know where it's coming from because I'm not nervous. Maybe when this person shows up in our world that wants to bring things back into physical balance and harmony, we might start feeling some sort of nervousness there. So give me a moment. don't know why I feel like this is a Scorpio card. Moon in Taurus. So it's the opposing sign of Scorpio, which would be emotional, physical manifestation of material needs. So we're weighing out some of the changes in our physical reality, what needs to be replaced, what needs to be given, what has been lost. Whatever is lost during this time will be repaid tenfold, unexpectedly. The tenfold is because the loss is quite significant indeed, as it's been a progressive or a progression of losses which has amounted in a deep hole. This deep hole will then be filled, replenished, refilled, given back to you 10 times. If the pain was 10 times, the reward will be 10 times greater. Heart center. Okay, wish fulfillment. Heart center and sacral, right? But this is like a muddy heart center, so it's like having to clear the heart of any misconceptions due to losses in the future and in the past. It's like already speaking on what it is that you've potentially lost without even have gained it. Speaking upon what it is that your heart desires so that the universe can fulfill your needs eternally. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, but it could be a wish fulfillment due to selfish gains or the need to feel some sort of self-possession or self-prize, an elevation in solar plexus, ego, willpower, etc. This is a manifestation due to your ability to magnetize what it is that you've been calling in on a physical level. This is something that you've known that you deserve. I want this. I want this. Give me 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 this. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Please, 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 please. I want this. I deserve this. I want this. Moon in Taurus. I want this, I deserve this, I want this, I deserve this, I want this, I want this, I want this, give me, 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 give me. Taurus is very stubborn. Scorpio is very stubborn. I'm not gonna move, I'm not gonna move. Come to me, come to me, come to me. Sensual, 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 sexual, sexual pleasure. Please, I want it. Please, I want it. Please, I want it. Give me, 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 give me. I want it, I want it. And so this is the energy that I'm receiving from the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I want this, 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 I want this. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. What's coming of this energy? We have 9 and 6 pairs of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3. 10 of Wands, a release of a burden. It's like we've made our wish into a burden. No, we've collected all of our passionate rods of creation stemming from the sacral and heart center. This is sacral and heart. This is a sensual sexual desire that is coming from the heart. This is a need to actualize what it is that we so passionately desire. This passionate desire is almost feeling like a burden, which could actually feel like the world is slowing us down, which is why we could be feeling somewhat sleepy, lethargic, and also as if the manifestation isn't happening quick enough. I think that we've used all of our creative desiring energy and we've made our message clear to the universe that this is exactly what it is that we want, and I've shown you, I've put in the work, I've done the work, I've collected the work, I've looked at what my heart desires, I looked at what my body desires, I looked at what my sexual energy is trying to reproduce. Now, this might seem a little bit selfish on my behalf, but I'm willing to put in the work and I'm willing to actually sacrifice in order to make things balanced and concrete in our physical reality. Nine of Cups, Six of Coins, Ten of Wands. This is also an ending of a burden, wish fulfillment, someone coming in and putting like a financial burden to rest, a physical need to rest, a physical burden to rest. Right. Purging through the root chakra, Purging through the root chakra, root. Scorpio rules the root chakra, death, ending, putting an end to a physical, material, sexual need that one has been wishing for. I need this to be completed. I need this to end. I need this to go. I no longer want to deal with this physical burden. I no longer want to deal with this sexual, sensual burden. I no longer want to deal with having to over-discipline myself and having to overstate myself. The death could also be a windfall, as the death card is Scorpio ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is big wealth. Scorpio, Taurus axis is wealth, big wealth, windfalls. The Six of Coins is a windfall. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment of a monetary windfall that we've been working so hard to produce and or manifest. Death. Scorpio, endings, done, closing out a chapter. We're closing out a chapter. We're closing out a chapter with a Taurus. We're closing out a chapter with a Pisces. We're closing out a chapter with a Sagittarius. We're closing out a chapter with a Scorpio. Okay, closing of chapters, looking for a rebirth, a new opportunity. Three of Wands, looking out for our ships to come in. Our ships are coming in. We have needed to sit in a position where we know what we've manifested is coming in. Our stubbornness, our stubborn behavior will pay off. Be fixed, be controlled, be obsessive, be possessive, be possessive, be obsessive. Know that what you want, the universe is going to bring forth to you. I refuse for all of my hard work to go in vain. Please give me what I so desire. But even if we do receive what we do desire, it is going to amass, or it will incite a complete ending. A death. Something is going to end. The cycle is going to end. The chapter is going to end, and we're going to be forced to move forward. We're going to be forced to open up our vistas. We're going to be forced to open up our horizons. We may have to move. We may have to change places. We may have to change location. We may have to change homes. We may have to travel overseas. We might have to leave the position that we're in order to receive the abundance that is trying to be restored by the universe. So it's about accepting that ending. Right? Because in the subconscious mind, all I hear is doubt, fear, doubt, fear. What I'm wishing for is not correct. What I want is not correct. I don't deserve what I want. The universe is not going to give me what I want. You're not saying what you really mean. I don't really mean what I'm saying. I'm saying some shit that I don't even really mean. What if I really don't want it? What if that ending scares me? What if this is not the path for me? This whole time I have like this whole subconscious narrative or dialogue that is going against what it is that I really want, due to the fear of actually receiving the blessing that we've actually worked diligently for, and that of which we've been waiting patiently for, even to the point of mental desolation, mental breakdown, mental fatigue, right? This is complete frustration. This is exhaustion. No longer, I mean, we have 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. This is spiritual exhaustion from having to invest so much of our creative sexual energy into this manifestation, to the point where like our brains are smoking, to the point where we no longer we don't even have anything else to give. We've given all that we can so that we can bring in what we so desire on an emotional level, waiting for the universe to repay. But when the universe repays, this debt is not only cut off, but so is a cycle and a point of your life as well. So you must be prepared to not only receive what the universe has to you, but be prepared to have a major ending in your world, a major ending and or loss in your reality. And that can be a little scary. Yeah, actually. So we have cups, coins, wands, swords, and the major arcana of death. What exactly is being put to an end? Whatever. At the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. This is being in denial and not really wanting to see what it is that's being put to an end, while simultaneously calling in something new. So we might be afraid to face the truth of what it is that has to go. Also, our inability to face the truth of what it is that has to be released can actually keep us from reigning in this manifestation. So we have to take off the blindfold and be honest with what it is that we're trading in for this new sense of stability, if you would. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and death, endings, major endings due to a wish fulfillment or something that you've called in. What are we leaving? What are we ending? The Three of Pentacles. So this could be some sort of like career sacrifice, some sort of like we might have to leave a job, also leave like some sort of like team or group effort. This is also some sort of like education. What is coming to an end? Something is being rebuilt from the ground up with the minds and heads of like friends and or dictatorships alike, right? This is having to get away from the groupthink and or mindset where we were building something together, and the project may be unfinished. So like walking away from an unfinished project because what you are working on is no longer like suiting you. So this is like sacrificing work that you've already put in, right? Because you could have invested a lot of time in a particular area in your life, and you are so reluctant to walk away from this area or sector of your world due to the investments that you've incurred over a large period of time. Three of Pentacles. Empress. So we have a 3 and a 3. Empress, right? Because this is something that we're calling in and or birthing. So this could be birthing a new business idea, a new business collaboration. This could also be birthing a new baby, having a wish fulfillment of having a baby, wanting to have a baby but not being able to house the baby, feed the baby, take care of the baby, unsure. Maybe you think a baby is going, or a new start is what's going to birth success into your reality. Venus, Capricorn, Scorpio. I want to further look, right? A lot of a solar plexus energy here. A lot of willpower that has caused this magnetizing effect. This is having a support system as well, leaning on your friends for support during this time, allowing your friends to emotionally as well as spiritually support through these transitions of change while you create a new foundation of security for yourself, right? Letting go of the old is going to be painful. It's not going to be an easy transition. Lots of fear involved. Lots of fear, lots of anxiety, lots of stress, lots of burden. A lot of burden here. A lot of burden. How do we release that? How do we release that? By allowing monetary support, by others, allowing others to support us physically. You might even have to move in with someone for a short period of time. while the transition ensues, right? Getting out of your comfort zone, right? In order to get what you are manifesting, you might have to step out of your comfort zone for a little bit. So this is a sacrifice. There's a sacrifice being called for. You have to sacrifice some comfort. You have to sacrifice, you have to sacrifice some comfort for a short time while the tables begin to turn, while the wealth gets dispersed, having to sacrifice some of your emotional and creature comforts in order to rebuild this foundation, right? Maybe also taking a job that you never really wanted to take on, taking on a job that you feel is like beneath you in some way, having to, this is like a crossroads. This is going down a path that it's like doing menial work or a little self-sacrifice or a sacrifice in order to get what it is that we have been asking the universe to bring us. So we have to sacrifice something. Something is being asked of us that we need to sacrifice, having to do with our comfort. Ace of Cups here. So we have the Empress, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands, right? So we will get what we want. I mean, but this very thing that we've called in is what's causing all of this, like, distortion, this havoc. Right, because we wanted this wish fulfillment so bad, and we were so adamant, and we weren't going to stop until we began to see the ships come in. But doing this, the universe has responded, and an ending is now being asserted. Like, you have to let something go. Something has actually been taken away from you. It's like the rug is being pulled from underneath your feet, and you have no choice now. You have no choice now, and the plan has to be rerouted. Okay, it's almost like, it almost feels like we're starting from ground zero now, and we have to include others on our plans, making us a little bit uncomfortable. We have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but it will pay off. It's just a little bit of a rerouting situation. You're just being rerouted for a short period of time. So yes, because this will amount in wealth. Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. This is ultimate happiness, wish fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Emotional, familial, wish fulfillment, a birth of a child, having to sacrifice in order to bring something new. The child doesn't have to be an actual physical child. It can be a new apartment, a new residence, a new car, a new location, a new job, a new career, a new business idea. I don't see much about relationships here, but I do see friendships, and I do see emotional fulfillment, right? But also the collaboration with someone else in order to bring something new, birthing something new, calling this new thing in, causing endings. Okay, one more. Let's see. So we have the Empress, the Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. So the Empress has manifested a wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, which has caused the universe to bring things back into rebalance. When the universe brings this back into the manifestation that you called in, which is wish fulfillment, has caused the universe to bring things back into balance. Once the universe has brought this back into balance, something ended. Something ended completely in order for something to be restored and rebuilt from the ground up, which is ultimately going to bring you emotional renewal and expansion of your vision and or horizons. Really, yeah, because what you were wishing for, you didn't realize is going to open like a whole nother door. This door opens up a whole nother door and closes one permanently behind you, and it could grab you by surprise, if you would, or make you slightly uncomfortable in the process once again. Very, I don't know, I just want a clear, we have the Page of Pentacles here. So this is a new beginning. I'm going to put that back in the deck. Page of Wands. So this is also travel. as well. This is also a new home, Page of Pentacles, a new job. Eight of Wands is movement, so quick, fast, and movement forward, right? Right, completely new beginnings and or location. Very tricky. It can be scary as there's fear here and or mental, emotional stress here. Not so much emotional, but maybe like mental, and the spirit is being tested, but you've already done all of your manifestation. It's already been exhausted. You only can build from here. Allow it to clear out so that you can see what is coming in brand new. You've been fixed. You've been fixed. You've been fixed. You've been fixed. You've been immovable. Okay, so this is due to your persistence in having this ending or new beginning coming in. It's just like a little difficult crossing the bridge. This could be more evident in Libra or Scorpio season. I see a good summer though. I see good summer vibes. Good summer vibes, yes. Let me get one more card to like finish this missing link. That's too much. King of Cups and the Five of Cups. Someone is going to be emotionally let down. Perhaps a family member. You have to let a family member down in some way. But you're not to worry about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink about what this family member, because family is always going to be family no matter what. You have to allow yourself to receive what it is that you so desire without worrying about what everyone else is going to think about your manifestation. One more. Why can't I get just like one more card, please? Thank you, Heavenly Divine Father and Spirit, for allowing me to serve you and the collective. Can we get one more card? Six of Wands. So we could be, I think, yeah. This is, we're waiting on some sort of like message and or sign from the universe that is going to let us know that it is time to move forward. This could be a new job offer. This could be a new contract, right? Because the Three of Pentacles could be contractual. So moving away for a new contract, whether that's like a new lease agreement or a new work agreement. Starting new, building your life up from the ground up, because it looks, again, that rug is being pulled from underneath your feet and you're going to be forced to start from the very beginnings. Be careful what you wish for, and karmic debts are being repaid on all sides. So what might seem like a repercussion due to what it is that you've manifested might seem like a punishment on your end, but it's happening to someone else, but you are feeling the ricocheting effects. So it's like if someone loses something, you in turn feel like you're losing it, and then you feel like you might be being punished. But that is what needs to be released, and that is what needs to crumble in order for you to have your new beginning. Your new beginning. Let's get some Moonology Oracle. Yeah, there's a lot of like nervous tension and or anxiety around this, excitement at the same time, but hold your faith. Be secure in what it is that you're calling in, and understand that you deserve this, no matter how disastrous and or messy it might look at the moment. Going with the flow as well, and remaining in your attraction energy. Allow the pieces to fall away, allow the rubble to fall, allow what needs to go, and stay in your Empress energy. Like, stay in your attractive energy. Understand that what you wish for is coming towards you. What you want is coming to you. And even though everything around you might seem like it's falling apart and it's completely stressful and you're not sure what to do, and you understand that there's going to be a time where you're going to have to move away from this and rebuild from the ground up, just don't let that phase you out. Don't let that scare you is the message. And don't overly focus on what seems to be difficult, because the universe is acting on your behalf. You're not alone. This is the Three of Wands is showing support. The Three of Pentacles is also showing support. So you are supported at this time. Okay, and if you don't see it right away, relax yourself and allow others to step up for you, so that, because you will be carried over to safety. We're sitting in this boat and someone else is paddling us across the choppy waters. So it's as if we're gonna have like our hand held in some way, if you just allow yourself to not get lost in the craziness of the changes that are happening. Take a look at where the hand is being held out for you. Take a look to see where the hand is being held out for you. Take a look to see where the hand is being held out for you. Right. And not allow yourself to be overwhelmed by what you've manifested, to a point that you close yourself off. Don't close yourself off, and don't necessarily turn your back to those who may be there to actually get you through to the other side. Seeking wise counsel, spiritual counsel, engaging in prayer. Your commitment is being tested. Yo, your commitment is being tested. Like, remember, I don't know what happened there. Okay, sorry about that. I literally don't know what happened, and so this all might unfold as a surprise to you. So remember that we said that we needed to be stubborn in order to bring in this manifestation, and then we get that our commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. What's going on? Yes, a complete confusion. The flip is going to be script. The script is going to be flipped all of a sudden. Like, your commitment's going to be tested. Don't be surprised when you get approached with everything that you wanted, and then you're going to have to step up to the plate. Like, you're going to have to step up to the plate. The universe is going to give you what you asked for. You're going to be able to handle it. So you're very close to achieving your goal. Look at that. Gibbous moon. This is crazy. And one more. This video is long already, and I felt like it was kind of redundant. Nothing is yet set in stone, so the changes are still happening. Nothing is yet set in stone, so we don't see the concrete manifestation just yet. It's still on its way in. Your commitment is being tested. You're very close to achieving your goal, but nothing is yet set in stone. So does that give us time to back out of this change? I don't really think so, but how you accept this change is, you have to be prepared to receive. Step out of your comfort zone, right? You're gonna have to be prepared to receive and to step out of your comfort zone. North node, step out of your comfort zone. So you're being aligned with your destiny path, and it can be a little scary, but this is what you've asked for. Remember, be brave, and make room. Prepare for endings, make room. Your commitment is being tested. Holy shit. Be bold and make the first move. Be bold, and surrender to the divine. Whew. That was crazy. I'm telling you, this is crazy energy. Why do I feel like I want to pull something up? What planetary energies are playing in this? So the North Node activation. So we're working our way up to this build up, and we're being asked to not be afraid of what it is that we've called in personally. My nose gets runny when I channel, so I'm sorry if like my nose was like glistening at any part. I just can't really do anything about it. wet nose, kitty cat, Leo things, Leo things. Hey. Let's see. What planetary energies are supporting us at this time? I'm going to pull 3 more. 1. The 3rd house messages. So again, our friends, our community, our immediate environment, any travel, but we might be receiving messages. 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Sagittarius, I see. This is your vision being brought to you via messages and or communication. Something that you've written down. You wrote this manifestation down. You had a long-term vision. You wrote this down. What did you manifest in paper? You wrote this on paper. 12th house, escape. You were very dreamy about this, and you were using your mental faculties, Mercury. So you were using your dreaming faculties to see into the long-term goals of the future, and you wrote a physical manifestation in paper. You wrote this with your hands. So pay attention to what it is that is coming in for you as you. So we have sensing and sacrifice that need to be made. But you asked for this. You even wrote it down. So this is what I have for you. I hope this serves you well, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Later.